So the question comes, why me? And followed by series of re-opinions, because it was difficult for people to believe in the family itself, including the patient who is going through it, that how come me? There was no family history from both the maternal and paternal side. Then why me? Second question, after I could answer why me, I would not say even answer, I could just park that aside, came that enough of opinions. I think I'm ready for this treatment, the wellness journey. So stop these opinions. Let's start. At least come out of it. And I have this tendency with, I think it started then, or life made me realize then that you should tell me something what you're starting, that what is the timeline for it. Even if you're injecting me something, right, tell me how long will it pain, so that I tune my mindset that the pain will be there for 10 days. And 10 days, then I don't have to really make too much noise about it, because I know I have to tolerate. Nobody else will tolerate on my behalf. But tell me that for my own tuning mindset, or might be it's the program manager or project manager in me who works on that milestones and timelines, that please don't keep things hanging in the air. So every time my treatment was broken in 3 phases, the chemo followed by surgery and radiation. And I had clearly asked my doctors that, can you tell me the rough timelines? I'm not telling you to tell me the date, but 6 cycles means 21 days each cycle. So it is easy to break them in milestone. You know, you can put a success story for yourself that, okay, 1 is over, 2 is over. That's somewhere you're reaching to finish it. So that was the second question to handle. The third one was the lessons out of it. Because I felt walking on that 9 months cancer journey is not easy for any patient going through it. They walk on eggshells or mirror, I think I would say. But post that is more traumatic. One is acceptance of your own body, how people are looking at you. There are people who don't know it, but you have your head telling you that, oh, you are not seen in the right light. So those 3 stages to cross was the most difficult hurdles I think I have walked on, till I got that confidence that it is what it is. Now you have to, and it took a good amount of time. It took me 8 years. 2010 I confronted it. 2011 I have come out of the treatment exactly after 9 months, and 2018 2019 was the first time when my story was published out. I mean, it took me good 8 years to have that courage to let people know openly that, yes, I am a breast cancer survivor. It's not that past that people didn't knew, but only who knew me closely were aware that I was a breast cancer survivor. Otherwise, I never bothered to touch upon that topic purposefully. I never used as a victim card. And till date, I never do that. But 2019, I had that courage to really come up and say, because it was important for, and that was also another trigger of the episode, which like now it's high time. People should know what a person survived through, rather than simply judging that, oh, this has become also a fashion statement that, oh, I have a cancer. There is a reason people who come out have that brave face, that they come out and say that either I'm going through it or I have gone through it. So these 3 stages, I think every patient go through. Why me? And then embark on that journey. And finally, the post-mortem is difficult.
That's true. Post-mortem is difficult anywhere in whatever journey you have taken and you're looking back. But when it comes to this, I liked how you said that when you embarked on the journey, stage 2, when not the first question, but the second one, you said you
Yeah.
wanted the doctors to tell you how many minutes or how many hours the pain is
Yeah.
going to be, what is the whole cycle like, cycle 1, cycle 2. But when does that come after complete acceptance of the condition the body is going to go through this? Did the doctor sit you down and say that this is what is going to be the change that happens after cycle 1? This will be cycle 2 and this will be cycle 3. Which stage of cancer were you diagnosed?
As per doctors said, because I was a triple negative, and which is the horrendous one in the breast cancer, 6 types of breast cancer, whatever it has. So doctor said stage 4. Fortunately, it was not anywhere else in the body except for the breast and the lymph nodes on both the sides. And yes, the doctors never had a choice but to sit with me and tell me this, because I became a pseudo doctor by then. More of an unaware or a naive person I was when I was diagnosed or told this. More I started reading as soon as I got into the phase that now look, Hina, you have got it right. You cannot go back to where you were. So put a pause here and start looking for what you have to do to correct this situation. There was a time when I stood down and when my family wanted one more opinion. So I was like, enough. Because going through those tests of opinions is also not easy. You know, multiple doctors touching your breast and trying to figure out if it is yes or no, which most of the time is coming yes. And where it's coming no, they are giving you like all the possible manipulative statement. No, it can be wait, or this can be cured, or don't worry about it. But majority are saying yes. So boss, stop it. I mean, that's also equally painful, because when many people are touching you across, psychologically it is impacting me. For others, it is just the re-opinions and the results which is coming out. But a patient go through psychologically multiple things, right? So I had to put a stop and say, let's do this. And then when I started reading every session with my doctor, when I decided the course of the journey, course as in they gave me a choice whether you want to do the surgery first or radiation had to be last, but chemo first or surgery first and all. Then and then we as in me and my brother, we had the discussion with the doctors, and both of us used to go well prepared with the list of questions. And our doctors luckily appreciated it, that very few patients come with so many questions. I said, I'm very clear about the fact it's my body. Doesn't matter whether I stay alive or perish. But even if I'm being injected a normal saline water to clear that particular passage for the next chemo medicine, you need to tell me what is getting inside this body. And I was very clear about it. At times, I was a difficult patient, Rashmi. Some of the doctors and brothers, sisters told me this, but it's my body. So, and today you are just injecting and going, or you are just coming and telling, okay, sleep, or you're giving me sleeping injection or pills or whatsoever. Pain is something what I am enduring. I only have to pass it through till it subsides, right? So at least I have the right to know. So yes, I was ready. Doctors sat to me through all the sections, all that this will happen every 21 days cycle. And once that gets over, you get 3 to 4 weeks of healing time out of the chemo before we really take you on the surgery, because that itself is a massive phase. And acceptance, as far as you have asked me, I don't know about others, because every human being is different. It took me a time to accept my own body, how it was changing. Like after I lost my hair, I still remember that day. I was in love with my hair, and it immediately washed off. Like after second chemo, I didn't wash them for almost 10 to 15 days. And then after second chemo, the medicine effect was stronger. So after that 10-15 days, when I washed, only scanty places it was there, and then my brother shaved it off himself. I didn't have the courage to look at myself in the mirror. Entire day I cried. I was not able to believe that yes, I am bald. And the fact that it took me almost 6 weeks to see myself bald. So it was difficult. It was difficult. So acceptance for me, even after the treatment, it took me some time.